Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. Today is a very nice and fruitful day, and the season is good than before, and we are in Sheikh Maltoum. But I want to present the lecture on three Muslim scientists' contribution in biology. Lecture I have covered, but today again we included the three biologists in this present lecture. The first one biologist was Abu Osman Umar Al-Jahez. He was a great scientist, and he wrote a book about Al-Haywan, about animal. He was a seasoned biologist. He go to field and they have observed everything, and they have wrote to Al-Haywan book. They have also given the example such as the seasonal migration of fish and river tigers. Similarly, he described the life system of ant. Now, the second one name is Al-Farabi. Al-Farabi was also a very interesting biologist. This renowned Hakim and biologist lived since 870 AD to 950 AD. On 870 AD he was born, but he died on 950 AD. He also wrote two books. One name was Kitabul Nabatat, about the plants. But the second book name is Kitabul Haywanat, about the animals. So Al-Farabi was also the interesting scientist of the world, and he played a role in the medieval period, and he was Muslim. Now come to number third, Abdul Qasim Ali Zahri. He was born in 936 AD and died in 1004 AD. He was a great surgeon of the Muslim. He was famous for the removal of stone from urinary bladder. So many operations he have done, and they have expelled the stone from the urinary bladder, and he was a great surgeon. And he played great role for the health, and he was a great biologist. So now we again revise these three sentences. Abu Osman Omar Al-Jahez. He was a great scientist. He wrote a book, Al-Haywan, and he practically go to field and he observed different animal. For example, they have checked the fish and river tigers. Similarly, they have also observed the ant living system, and they have included in Al-Haywan book. So he was also the interesting person. The second name Al-Farabi, this renowned Hakim and biologist lived since 880 to 950 AD. He died on 950 AD and he was born 870 AD. He wrote two books. One book name was Kitabul Nabatat, and about the plants. But another book name was Kitabul Haywanat, about the animal. He was also a great scientist and played a great role in the medieval period. At this time, Muslim was very interesting and very powerful in science. But later on, after 15 ID, the European scientists have started the work and they have copied the book of the Muslim scientists, and then they have made great institution and they have included the book of the Muslim scientists in the library, and they have wrote their own name. So it was also a very interesting story. The third name was Abdul Qasim Ali Zahrawi. He was born in 936 ID and died in 1004 AD. He was a great surgeon of the Muslim. He was famous for the removal of stone from urinary bladder. So many operations they have done, and they have expelled the stone from the urinary bladder from long places. The people come for the treatment to Abdul Qasim Ali Zahrawi, and through that's why the problem of the urinary bladder which were blocked, they solved the problem of the human being. Now we want to conclude this lecture in few words. Abu Usman Umar al-Jahez and Al-Farabi and Abdul Qasim Ali Zahrawi, these three are the great biologists. The first one, C2 al-Hawan, they have written a book on al-Hawan, practically go to field, and they have observed the situation and they have wrote the book. Al-Farabi also wrote the two books, Kitabul Nabatat and Kitabul Hawanat. Kitabul Nabatat was about the plants and Kitabul Hawanat was about the animal. If you read the book of Kitabul Hawanat and Kitabul Nabatat, you will get very huge knowledge from these books. It play great role for the animal problem. If you are at your home, you are rearing some animal, and if you are in the village, there the people rear the animal, for example, cow, buffalo. So this renowned Hakim and biologist play a great role for the development of agriculture sector. So the third one, Abdul Qasim Ali Zahrawi, he was also interesting, and he was a great surgeon, and he has do the operation of the urinary bladder, and they have expelled the stone from the urinary bladder and solve the problem of the human being. So therefore, I request to all students to read the book in depth, download the data from the net, but practical going here is also necessary for all students. To visit the whole world, what type of animal are there, what type of scientists are there, what type of hospitals and veterinary hospitals are there, and what type of fruits and what type of plants are present in some area. So it is necessary for every student to visit Australia, to visit America, to visit Afghanistan, and to visit Dubai, as well as to visit other area of the world for gaining knowledge. Go to as well as to China. There are also great scientists are present, and nowadays China institutions are very high degree. So therefore, it is necessary for Pakistani student to visit the China and to visit other institutions of the country and discuss the problem with the professor, and then make a great vision and then bring this vision to Pakistan, and then transfer to all students and discuss with the student to also they start there in Pakistan, because through this way what happened? Through this way the problem will be solved, the production will be increasing, new variety will be invented, innovated, and similarly the export will be increasing, and through this way the bank reserve will be improved, and they will play a great role in the enhancement of the economy. My name is Dr. Naushad Khan, but I have studied so many subjects. I have studied also botany, I have also studied entomology, and I have also studied zoology, and I have also studied physics, chemistry, and biochemistry in the today life, and I know all the same subject. I have also studied the mathematics, and I know how to solve the mathematical questions. So I request to all students to work hard, study everything of this world, and observe for the purpose of biology. First, your area are all plants and animal, flora and fauna, and then they analyze the situation which is useful and which is non-useful for the human being. Because the scientist major objective is that how to create a positive change in the world. If there is some problem occur in the human being, how to solve it. So this is the role of the biologist, this is the role of the chemistry scientist, and this is the role of the physics. So these are subject linked with the human problem. Sometimes you have observed that the physics expert make the generator, and when the help of generator they produce the solar energy as well as they produce the water energy, because in physics there we have studied the matter and energy relationship study is called physics. On the other side, there also they cover the chemistry. So there are different chemical process in this world occur. Sometime in living organism, these type of chemical process occur which sometimes create a problem. So the biologists just को हम कहते हैं biochemistry. They also study the biochemistry and they study the physics as well as they study all subject of the world for human creation. Wassalam.